Welcome to the Inferno. Comment, thumb, subscribe. Enjoy part 4 of Sherlock Holmes versus Arsene Lupin. Hopefully the sound works this time. Please tell me it works this time. Okay, what did we do last time? Touch everything. Okay, what do we do? And this must be the target of Lupin's next crime. Must lay down for a moment. I'm counting on what's ensue soon. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, I'm going to the Golden Lion. That's the Golden Lion. And I put this...
No, I had better test my disguise before entering here.
Music. Okay, so... Go this way. This way?
I have no reason to go there.
Where am I supposed to be going? Look for someone? Ho-ho! I found someone.
There, Sergeant Ruffles. He'll be an excellent subject.
Maybe. Sit closer.
Hello, me old China.
Hey, over here, you. When someone with a face like yours says hello to an officer, there's something happening, isn't there?
Ain't now going on, copper.
I don't recognise you. You aren't from hereabouts, are you? You from Bloomsbury by chance?
I ain't.
I think you are. I'd even say that you had a hand in the robbery at Sir Herman Grimble's house last night. We've been informed that the leader of the gang had taken refuge in the area, and now you're passing by to recover your share of the take, right?
Tain't so, copper. Last night wasn't me aunt feeling a little dicky. I had to fetch 20 pounds of coal in the wee hours of the night, all on account of her feet being cold. And the coalman didn't have a bag.
Enough already. You'll have to watch over your shoulder, because I've got my eye on you.
Succeeded with flying colours.
Okay. That up
Hello,
you?
Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
This ain't lost and found. Have a drink or get lost. Got it?
Hello, Gov. Have you...
This ain't lost and found.
Okay,
Have a
yeah. You?
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Shh. I'm a secret wall with ears. Shh.
Okay, you?
Hello, Gov. Have you seen a bloke from the paper? Piers, his name is.
Hey, big fella. One of your friends?
Hey, you know, he told me if I had the skinny, he'd be sure to line my pocket. It just so happens I've got something he'd kill to know.
Tell me about it. A gent, your pal? I think he's dossed up with some chap at the Mrs. Fleming's on Malcolm Street. A door with flowers on both sides. He must have a room on the first floor. Hey, when he greases your hand, come pay me a visit. We'll have a few pints, and after that...
Ta, lassie, I'll think about it.
Okay. Malcolm Street. Yes? Malcolm Street. I don't know which way is which. Why do I even bother? Let's see. Which one's this? I think I know my way around. Glenworth Street. So no. Oh, it's this one. Excuse me. Got flowers on both sides. But not where I'm supposed to be going. These ones. Oh.
There's a chance that Lupin and his accomplices are still there. I will need to know with absolute certitude behind which door their hideout is in order to steer the events to my advantage.
Okay, so I'm guessing... watch the floor, maybe? Huh.
These footprints are size 9. These footprints are size 9.
Okay. And their
The
tracks.
footprints are indistinct, but they don't seem to be those of work boots. The footprints are indistinct, but they don't seem to be...
Pretty sure that's the one I'm looking for. Let's see this one.
Size 8. Work boots. Look, some blood and little...
Wait, what?
Work boots. Look, some blood and little scraps of meat. The man must work in a slaughterhouse.
Okay, definitely not this one.
These are work boots.
Okay, some of these either.
These footprints are size 9.5.
Okay, this is still extremely weird to control.
Size 5, small feet.
Clearly not the one we're looking
Elongated
for.
shape, slender footprint. It's that of a girl, a young girl.
So it's pretty much that one. That side. This one, yes. Okay. I want it. We'll go for this one. Not this one, but I know it's this one. Hi.
Who are you? Hey, don't be daft. I'm just here visiting the bloke I know. Hack writer. Know him, don't you?
I don't know nothing. You've got a real trap on you. I'd say you're a real fink.
I ain't no fink, me. Did he tell you where he was going? See, it's just that he promised me loot, he did.
Hear this. I's laying low here tonight. Did a big number already, you hear? The barkeeper over the Lion told me this joint was emptied an hour ago and paid up for the next 3 days. And here I am, but I ain't never laid eyes on you, chap.
Could be that he left a little something for me in his snug. I'll just take a peek, will I?
Fat chance, but if you want to earn a few cents, go tell Eddie, the barkeeper over the Lion, there's twice as much as I'd thought. Tell him that little Sam is no longer in the race, and he should talk to that chump from Chelsea. So buzz off and hold your tongue, or I'll have it taken out by heck.
I
Okay.
recognised him. It's Rumpkin, a famous burglar. I need to find a way to get him out in order to search the room without alerting the police. Their intervention would cause a commotion and any clues would be destroyed. I must think.
Maybe some it works this time because I can't seem to get the recording to work with me at all. What's this one looking for? No, golden line. That's golden line, yes? No, that's golden lion. You. Do I talk to you?
You, Eddie?
To you, that's Mister.
I just been to see the Mrs. Fleming's tenant. Know him? Rumpkin?
Shh, keep it down.
What's the deal? Ain't no coppers round here.
Oh, there's plenty. Big Bruiser, my guard, is part of Luigi's gang, and they're after Rumpkin's hide. If they found out that I've been harbouring and dealing with him, my goose is cooked. And yours too.
Luigi.
Huh? Maybe I'll just let Luigi know where to find Rumpkin. He might cough up a few bob for that tidbit. How's that sound?
Listen, you dirty rat. Luigi and Rumpkin had let's say, a difference of opinion. A little matter of honour. And now Rumpkin ain't welcome round
Yeah,
here.
that's what
So Rumpkin comes to me on the sly. He just scored big, he says. He's going to cut me a share of the all if I bail him out. It's a risk, mind. Now, if you can hold your tongue, you'll get your share too.
Deal.
Cool. Give me a sec. Okay, no, I can't.
Rumpkin ain't ready to leave his hideout, eh?
Not likely. The very idea of finding himself face to face with a striped scarf has him quaking in his boots.
Striped scarf, eh? What's the score with that then?
The identifying sign for Luigi's gang. All those blokes have a striped scarf. They got weird designs on them too. That and their long knives is their trademark. Helps us to see 'em coming and stay out of the way. Good to avoid the hassle. So, what was it that Rumpkin wanted to tell me?
Said it's more than 10 times what you thought. Supposed to bring little Sam, the chump from Chelsea, eh? And as many other men you lord over. Bring 'em all at midnight.
Really? That's top hole, that. I'm on it.
Okay.
This may prove to be useful.
Well, yeah. That
This may
too.
prove to be useful.
Ew. I'm back.
This cloth, the size of a scarf, may come in handy.
Just give me a sec. Okay, let's hope the horse isn't that loud again.
Phew, his scarf is soaked in wine. If I take it, I risk waking him. I must make sure this drunkard doesn't notice.
Okay.
What most closely resembles a cloth soaked in wine? Another cloth soaked in wine. Perfect, he didn't notice anything.
Okay. There we go.
It's me. I've seen our Eddie.
Ah! You have 5 seconds to put that thing down. If I'm telling you that, it's because there's a way for you and me both to get along without getting hurt and without Luigi finding out. 1, 2,
Okay, spill the beans.
good. Grab a bag and scarper as fast as you can. I keep the rest, and you'll want to pass by Baker Street because the rest of the crew is waiting on the other side.
Fine, but we'll meet again. You can count on it.
In exactly 13 seconds, he'll come across Sergeant Rufus. Right, what can I find here?
Mayat. X215.
Well, Rumpkin must have lost this paper in leaving.
Nothing in there. No. Walking stick. Walking.
It's definitely the loot from the recent burglary of Herman Grimble's. I haven't seen him since the adventure of the silver earring. He'd be pleased to see me again, especially if I return his stolen property. Certain
Okay.
scraps of wood seem to have been painted with silver paint. It's a strong wood, no dust on it. Let's head to Baker Street.
Wait, that's it? That's all I'm supposed to find here? Barely anything? Rude.
At last, Holmes. I was imagining the worst had happened to you.
It was nothing, Watson. Even though I didn't manage to catch the swordfish, I do happen to have a few sea bream in my bag.
I sent off the letters that you wanted me to pen. I'm in a right state. Do you really believe that this rascal would dare attack?
I do believe, Watson. We'll discuss this later. I have a small task to do which requires my absolute concentration. I'll have to ask you to leave and go to Scotland Yard in order to inform the authorities that the plunder from the robbery at Sir Grimble's residence can be found in one of the rooms rented by Mrs. Fleming. Second door on the left, to be exact. They already have the perpetrator, but if the inspectors would be so good as to wait until midnight, they will find in that very location the top fences in London. Hand in the cookie jar, or jars, I should say.
If you say so, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. As for myself, I need to study the clues that I recently found.
What secrets are these bits of silver wood hiding? I need something.
Oh.
What secrets are these bits of silver wood hiding?
Oh, puzzle. Yay. Ah. Okay, I'm guessing they don't turn. So... Ha 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 ha.
Cage. With the wood painted this colour, it almost looks like a steel cage. It doesn't mean much to me.
I'm back from the station where I completed the charge you had entrusted me with. On my return, a messenger gave me this letter, which asks us to meet with the Prime Minister at Buckingham Palace tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. It's far enough away, but not too late. Either way, it will give us some time for me to ponder and for you to rest. You seem sad, Watson, and we need to inspire confidence tomorrow. Our audience will be one of the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Holmes, the Prime Minister is in the White Room on your right, at the end of the hall. His orders were that you should be shown in immediately.
Okay. And the hole on the right.
Leave me. I don't want to see anyone. In any case, I'm not decent.
Okay. And the... He did say end of the hole on the right. Right? Excuse me.
Mr. Holmes, the Prime Minister is in the White Room on your right, at the end of the hall. His orders were that you should be shown in immediately.
That's right, isn't it? That's the end of the hole.
Ah, what good fortune! Here are Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson. Enter, gentlemen.
If the Prime Minister will permit, will the gentleman be joining you for breakfast?
No, thank you. We have already eaten, and we are pressed for time.
Upon reading your letter, gentlemen, I understood that the request for an audience with Her Majesty had something to do with the burglar on the loose in London. I reacted immediately, even though I am unaware what the target of the next theft is. I also did all within my power to optimize the security surrounding Her Majesty. That is to say, absolutely nothing.
What?
Indeed, my power is non-existent once the threshold of these walls is crossed, and I've run up against an insurmountable obstacle regarding how to set up the security system surrounding Her Majesty. Her Majesty herself.
Have you at least explained to her?
She didn't even deign to receive me. Her Majesty is in a miserable mood for some reason or another, and is refusing an audience to anyone. Despite everything, I'm staying here. If it proves that she changes her mind and rules the affairs of the country from this room. All of my councillors are at the four corners of London to represent me. I even have one in the Chamber of Lords to see if Parliament can oblige Her Majesty to receive me.
This could take days, and we don't have days.
It's the best that I can do. So, Holmes, what can this Frenchman be after?
I'm not certain, but I believe that it has to do with Her Majesty herself. He will likely approach her, perhaps even be within earshot.
That is out of the question. We cannot take that risk.
Of course, we must prevent him. Tell me, what is the odour emanating from the stain at the bottom of your trousers?
Oh, that. It's Robillard, Her Majesty's companion's dog. Leamunda is adorable, but her dog is devilish. I arrived early this morning and dozed off on the divan. This abject creature woke me up in his own way. Watch out for this little demon. He has access to the whole palace and hates everyone. I've sent for another pair of trousers, but I have the impression that they'll never arrive.
Is there anything that we can do, Prime Minister?
You most certainly can. Find me some trousers without further delay and convey the letters. The addresses where they were dropped off are marked on the envelopes. A coach can be found in front of the palace. It's at your disposition.
Very well.
My dear Watson, you've become a public official of the nation. I won't join you despite the prestige, as there may yet be a way to dispel Her Majesty's bad mood, and gaining some precious time in doing so.
Good luck, Holmes. I will return to my work and await the blessed moment. Tell me, Watson, what are you waiting for? A royal escort?
Poor Watson, everyone's mean to him. You're not even sitting down properly. Oh, you are. Just looks funny.
Later, Holmes. I have work to do.
Okay. So what am I supposed to be doing? I was not listening. Okay. And some trousers. Very well. Official. Become a puppet official. Spell. Okay. So I need to find out what's wrong with Her Majesty. Isn't it this door that I...
Leave me.
No.
I don't want to see anyone. In any case, I'm not decent.
Okay, so the dog's in there.
Closed.
I know that. Ha ha. Food.
Excuse me.
Chauncey, sir, at your service.
Here, I understand that Her Majesty is cantankerous today. Would you happen to know why?
I'm sorry, but I am not authorized to comment on Her Majesty's moods. In fact, no one is.
Be advised, it isn't idle curiosity that compels me to ask this question. The reason that I, Sherlock Holmes, the great English detective, is here as well as the Prime Minister is because Her Majesty is in grave danger. The danger is imminent, instigated by a man of Machiavellian twisted tendencies who is deprived of all sense of morals and scruples. Furthermore, he is French.
French?
Indeed, and all men who will have worked to protect Her Majesty in the face of this peril from across the Channel shall be seen as true patriots, a soldier in the image of the valorous English warriors who, weapons in hand, struck down Napoleon. Go, my friend, join our forces and march alongside. Now speak.
The facts are that Her Majesty quarrelled with her companion and confidant, Lady Leomunda. The dispute concerned a gift that Her Majesty gave to Leomunda.
The gift.
What was the gift that Her Majesty gave to her companion?
A doll's house. Lady Leomunda's personal chef and servant girl were terminated immediately, but the affair wasn't settled for Her Majesty, and the two have not yet reconciled. I don't know anything further.
Perhaps I could speak to Lady Leomunda?
She, too, is refusing to receive visitors.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, someone open the door.
Lord Robillard categorically refused the breakfast that I brought. That has put him in a rotten mood also, and Lady Leomunda is in a state.
This is the worst that could happen. I've just thrown the remainder of his meal into the refuse. Impossible to remake it. Deirdre, go to the butcher's and get something raw. Demons seem to love blood.
Lord
Now,
Robillard.
tell me, what is so special about Lord Robillard's food?
Indeed, I don't know. But he doesn't accept anything but. I would pay dearly to know the recipe. I believe that it contains chocolate.
Okay.
Now, tell
Oh,
me, what
come
is so
on.
Thank you, my friend.
If you will permit me to withdraw, sir.
I must prepare Lord Robillard's, that is, Lady Leomunda's dog's meal. Jamaican bananas. I must know which ingredients to use.
So you're telling me I'm...
Ah, this must surely be the recipe for the dog's food. In a pitiful state, the cook must consult it often.
Thin sauce. Made of special scale with equal proportions based on the 3½ ounces of... Tins? Okay. Tins of woodland strawberry jam from Japan, 40% anchovy extract marinated in honey. A half of mild mustard diluted with cooked wine vinegar, added seasonal quantities of the usual components. Okay, so it is strawberry jam, anchovy extract, mustard.
Swiss chocolate from Romandy.
Nothing there. No. Nothing there.
This may prove to be useful.
Okay.
Marinated anchovies.
Food scraps. Okay. Why am I doing this?
To the side, a strange... To figure out the composition of this mixture, I will need a powerful magnification. To the side, a strange mix can be found that was recently put there. I recognize the color of certain foods. To figure out the composition of this mixture, I will need a powerful magnification.
Okay. That's not helpful.
Sausages. I must know which ingredients to use.
Yeah.
Empty.
Okay. Shouldn't everything be in here?
Closed.
Oh. Okay, so now. You.
Closed.
No.
Pardon me, Prime Minister. Could I trouble you to borrow your glasses?
Beg pardon? My glasses? Are you nearsighted also? Now I understand the magnifying glass. Take them. I'll take a break. But don't break them, understood?
Yeah. Hey, I got glasses over the chocolate. Okay. You. Oh.
To the side, a strange... To figure out the composition of this mixture, I will need a powerful magnification.
Okay. That's the way to do it.
Sausages. There is something here. Phew, what a foul odor.
Okay.
Sausages. Jamaican bananas.
Okay, I gotta look at it again. There's nothing I can interact with here either. Wait. Ha.
Mustard prepared with vinegar.
Finally.
Woodland strawberry jam from Sapporo.
Oh. And that didn't work. Why? Okay, so equal parts. Yes. 3.5 ounces of. I still can't read what that is. Iations? Rations! 1/10 of woodland strawberry jam. 40% of anchovy extract. Half of a mild mustard diluted. Reasonable quantity of. Okay, so 1/10. Half of it should be this. So 1 of that. Huh? 2 of those. 1 of those. You are equal. 2 of you you're the same as that. So 2 strawberries are 1 of those. 1 mustard. So fish is heavier. Add a strawberry and it's the same. Okay. One fish, I can spell, equals, no wait, not 1 fish. Yeah, 1 fish equals 3 strawberries. Yes. How would you do that? So, 2 fish need to be 3 strawberries. So no, it's not half a strawberry because 2 fish is 3 strawberries. 4 fish is 6 strawberries. Two fish equals 3 strawberries. Okay. 2 fish equals 3 strawberries. Okay. Oh wait. 1 of you equals 2 strawberries. Okay, so 1 mustard equals 2 strawberries. So these 2 are, okay, wait. I remember. Nope. You go there. You go there. 1 mustard plus 1 strawberry equals 2 fish. 6 of you. It's 1. That's 2 parts. That's 3 parts. That's equal, but something's wrong. So now it is a lot more of that. Ho 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 ho! Wait. No. The 3 of you equals 4 of you. Yes, that works a bit better though. Okay. So. Okay. So if I were to put 20 of you. Right. So you should be half of it. So see what happens if I put 15 of you. Okay, 17 of you. No. Okay, equal parts for you and you. Side. And then you add 1 more fish on this side. No. Minus a fish. Add 2 of these. Yes! Finally! Why am I so stupid sometimes? Then you get rid of these and add this. And that's half. Oh. Oh, that was 15. Right? Yes.
Elementary.
Oh, finally! Why did I make it so complicated? Oh. I think I might possibly need sleep. Maybe. Wait. I'm forgetting something. You give the dog chocolate, which is not a good
His
idea.
sense of smell is very keen. If this had been the correct recipe, he would have recognized it. Something must be missing.
That was.
But you aren't Deirdre.
Your powers of observation are stunning, my lady. Indeed, I am not Deirdre. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am...
The new cook.
Not quite. Firstly, where can I place this meal?
Put me lord's breakfast at the foot of his bed. But, oh, I can't let an unknown person into my chamber.
Where's the
Good
cat?
God, what will happen to me?
Nothing serious, my lady. In fact, I'm here to help you.
How do you know that I am in need of help? Help from a tall, distinguished man with a very long nose.
My lady, my flair for detection has nothing to do with the size of my nose. As for the help that I intend to provide, it solely concerns the dispute between yourself and Her Majesty.
Oh, don't talk of that. She will no longer speak to me. It's not even my fault. Oh, no.
Okay. Her Majesty.
Why does Her Majesty reproach you?
3 days ago, she gave me the lovely dollhouse that you see there. It was made specifically for me by the royal cabinet maker. It's magnificent, isn't it?
Indeed, the little candles in the chandeliers emphasize the lovely colouring of the dolls.
Yesterday, she came to see me in my chamber and noticed that 4 of the dolls were missing from the house. I wasn't even aware, but Deirdre, who had wrapped it, confirmed the fact. These dolls are precious, and Her Majesty, was angry and told me that I didn't take care of the gifts that she gave me. I questioned my staff, my maid and my cook to no avail. I had them fired and thought that would suffice for Her Majesty, but no.
Let me guess, the dog somehow got it and dragged it away.
What the dolls look like?
I don't even know. All I know is that there are 4 less boys than girls in the dollhouse.
Please calm yourself, my lady. I will see what I can do.
Oh, many thanks, sir. Thank you. If you find them, you will be handsomely rewarded. I will prove my gratitude, even if it means...
Save your gratitude for when I have solved the case.
Yeah, just shush. Okay, what did she say? Nope, dialogues. No, all I know is that there are 4 less boys than girls in the dollhouse. Okay, so 5 are maybe missing? No, there's one more. 2, 3, 4, 5 women, 4 men. I'm gonna need a lot more. Or maybe I just need 4 dolls. Yeah, I just need 4 dolls, so I need men.
Water.
Here, nothing here. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. Nope. Woof. Okay, I see nothing in here. Let's see now. No, you're not holding anything. You're holding a knife. Okay, you're locked.
Closed.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Thank you for the new pants, Chauncey. Holmes, my glasses, if you would. Are you finished with them, and were they of any use?
Here they are, sir. Indeed, I needed them to prepare a rather horrid mixture which is adored by the most temperamental lodger in the palace.
If the Prime Minister will permit, I would like to thank Mr. Holmes for saving us from Lord Robilar's wrath. If Mr. Holmes would happen to remember the ingredients for the mixture...
Truly, Holmes, I owe you my thanks. I had more than enough of listening to the howls of that However, I knew him as a pup. He was very gentle, nothing like the tyrant that he has become.
What's with the paper on the floor?
What provoked this change of temperament?
I haven't the least idea. Chauncey?
It seems to me that the fluctuations in my lord's mood began 3 years ago, after a visit of my lady's nephew, the young Lord Gwenders of Crudel.
Ah, yes, that angelic little redhead.
Sure.
What happened at the time?
My lady was so happy to see her nephew that she ignored my lord during the week that Lord Gwenders was here. My lord roamed alone from room to room, he who was so used to having my lady's complete attention. And the day came when...
I remember. The yappy little thing was completely out of hand, or rather out of paw, trying to separate Lady Leomunda from her dear nephew, without success.
Lord Robilar.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question for Mr. Chauncey. Tell me, my friend, did you notice Lord Robilar engaging in any strange behaviour in the past 3 days?
Other than the Prime Minister's pants, nothing more than usual, sir. But I don't notice everything.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Anything in here? No. Of course not. Why would that be? I saw a gap here, but I can't. Dog. Where are you going? You following me? Okay, the dog is following me. Strange doggy.
Closed.
Why is the dog following me? Let's see if I go... Okay, it closes the door immediately. Oh, hi.
How can I be of service, sir?
Tell me, Deirdre, you were in charge of wrapping the dollhouse that Her Majesty presented to Lady Leomunda. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you swore to Her Majesty that certain dolls were missing. Do you remember which they were?
Not exactly, sir. But I must say that when I recounted the dolls and noticed some were missing, I found that there were much less with ginger hair than before.
Huh. So it was the dog.
My apologies for interrupting you in the midst of your duties. Would you have witnessed Lord Robilar engaging in any strange behaviour within the past 3 days?
Oh, my lord is a bit waggish and makes strange around people he isn't familiar with.
You must know him well. Has he added a new trick to his repertoire?
Why, yes. Now that I think of it, my lord usually has a right fear of chimneys because of the fire. However, yesterday morning, I found him with his paws and his snout full of ashes. The fire in the white drawing room was almost out, I cleaned him as quickly as possible, despite his protestations.
Thank you. So I need to go to the white drawing room.
Thank you, Deirdre. Goodbye.
That's outside, yeah?
Closed.
That's so locked. Not you. Not you. You're still locked?
Closed.
You're still locked. You. Nothing here. Okay, so doggy dog follows me. You.
A pile of ashes to the side. I can see what seems to be a miniature hand coming out. It will take hours for the fire to extinguish, and pouring water over it will fill the whole palace with smoke. I must find a tool to get the doll out of there.
And I did leave my
My
hat.
discovery a secret for the moment. If the dog got his paws back on this doll, who knows what it would do.
Okay, that is one. Do I talk to you again?
So, Holmes, any progress?
You?
So, Holmes,
No. Okay.
any progress?
Shush. Go. Do I talk to you?
Yes, I am listening. I'm all yours.
Angie, stop.
My lady, I must press you further. Have you noticed any strange behaviour from Lord Robillard these last 2 days?
Why do you ask such a question? Oh, I see. You think that my little lord picked up the scent of the robber and wanted to warn me. I was so blind. Oh, my sweet lovey-dovey.
Indeed, that is one possibility.
Well, I seem to remember Lord rummaging in the garment chest that you see over there in the corner. He isn't supposed to go near it, as it contains ceremonial garments that I never wear, and it is very dusty.
Okay.
In addition, only my personal maid is capable of opening it, and that's in order to air it out from time to time, but I dismissed her.
Why is it complicated to open?
I decorated it myself, but it dates from Henry VIII, you know. He of the cupbearers, the maniac for security, blah, blah, blah. If you try to open it, don't ruin it, please.
I promise, my lady.
No, it doesn't give me any idea why it's hard
Thank
to
you.
open.
I must leave you, my lady.
My door and everything else will be open to you.
What is wrong with these people?
One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
So I need to look for a star. Anything here? Okay. So open up.
So, Holmes,
You.
Sir?
Could you please clean this doll?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
At your service, sir.
Do I have the doll? Yes, I have the doll. Why do I have a bucket? Dog. What's in my inventory? I have a bucket. Why do I have a bucket? You back here? No. It's open now?
Closed.
No. No.
Water. Water. One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
You two don't talk. Oh.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm aware that you're on duty, but I'm on a special assignment in the service of Lady Leomunda. She entrusted me with a specific investigation, and I must question you both. Please note, in the case of a successful outcome, she has promised her gratitude to all those who have helped. She specifically mentioned that her gratitude would extend to...
At your service, sir. At your service, sir.
The dog.
Thank you, gentlemen. I do believe that Lady Leomunda's companion, the pint-sized Lord Robillard, has access to all of the rooms and halls of the palace. Now, would you have seen him acting erratically these last few days? Say, in the past 3 days?
Yesterday, my lord piddled in my boots.
No, I was referring to events clearly out of the ordinary.
The day before yesterday, while we were on duty, my lord was rummaging about behind this suit of armour. When I bent over to see what he'd found, my bearskin fell, and my lord attacked it, and near tore it to pieces.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That gives me another one.
This hole is dark and seems quite deep. I must find a way to see what's inside.
What is he doing? I need a candle. Open. Mini candle. Oh, I can take it.
One will suffice.
Aw. Okay, let's go to the candle.
I need something. This hole is dark and seems quite deep. I must find a way to see what's inside. I need something.
You?
I need something.
No. Really no. Dark and deep, I need to find a way to see what's inside. Can I take the sword? No. Can I take you? I can
This
take
may
you.
prove to be useful. I need something.
Ah. Ho ho.
I think I can make out the reflection of a porcelain face. This spear could be useful, but in order to recover the doll without damage, I would have to bend the end to form a hook.
And I got nothing to do that with. Where would I be able to do that?
This
Ooh.
piece is actually a puzzle, and all the pieces detach easily.
Really?
One must insert a star here to unlock the opening mechanism.
Oh no. Another one. Oh. Too many. What to wait? Ah! Jump scare.
Elementary.
Okay, then close that again. That still isn't up with spear.
Water.
I need to bend the spear. Spear, 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 spear. I'll talk to you people again. Oh,
Excuse me, would there be a
can.
clamp hereabouts?
Hold on. It just so happens that my cousin, one of the royal plumbers, came here yesterday to take care of Lady Leomunda's pipes, and he forgot one.
Lady Leomunda's pipes?
I meant to say the plumbing of the bathtub in Lady Leomunda's room,
Oh my
sir.
word. The
What's wrong
bathtub.
with the bathtub?
It no longer drains, sir. Normally the water drains in no time once the stopper is removed. In fact, with the force of the water, there are occasionally a few pink bubbles or even some hair that rise into the kitchen sink.
Okay, so there's another one in the kitchen
Do you
sink.
know when your cousin will return?
He said it will take 2 days in order to insert a custom-built auger to unclog the pipe, sir. My lady's maid told him that she saw my lord coming out of the empty bathtub. He would only have left 1 or 2 long hairs, if any.
Okay.
Unless it was something else.
Yeah, like a doll.
Thank you, Chauncey.
My pleasure, sir.
Oh, look who decided to show up. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's go this way. Open up.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that.
Really? Oh.
There is something here.
Oh, I got the pliers. Nice. Where'd I get the pliers? Anyways. Can I use you here too?
There is something here.
No. Open up.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Water. There. All of Lady Leomunda's bathwater is still in this barrel. It is far too heavy. I cannot lift it.
Do I ask you?
Listen, can you help me shift a barrel?
At your service, sir.
Yes, it is you.
Elementary.
Is Lady Leomunda satisfied, sir?
Not yet. Almost. Time to get the last doll. In here. Ho ho ho. But I talk to you. Yes.
Why, these are my dolls.
Indeed, my lady, here they are. 2 are somewhat damp, but they are all completely intact. In the future, for their own safety, put them up high or lock them up. You should also consider rehiring your servants, as they weren't to blame for the dolls.
Thank you, sir. You are a savior. How can I ever repay you?
There is a way. You can use your influence with Her Majesty to ensure an audience for myself as soon as possible. Here's my card.
Certainly, sir. I will go straight away to beg her pardon, and I propose that you return this evening. That will give me enough time to improve her mood and deign to receive you.
Many thanks, my lady.
Finally, this one's over. Later.
Surely you aren't telling me that you had to rummage through a waste bin in order to find the leftovers from an infernal...
My lord, my dear Watson, within these walls you must say my lord.
I wonder if you aren't mocking me, Holmes. I find it hard to believe that Her Majesty enjoys living in an environment so queer.
What do you know of our monarch, Watson? What do we really know?
Mr. Holmes, the Prime Minister is in the White Room on your right, at the end of the hall. His orders were that you should be shown in immediately.
Okay, let's go.
It would be considered an act of treason to enter without having been invited. Undoubtedly subject to banishment to the Australian colony.
You.
Good evening, gentlemen. Well done yet again, Holmes. The reconciliation between Her Majesty and Lady Leomunda has had a wonderful effect, and we shall be received momentarily.
Yay.
Is Her Majesty safe?
She is in her chamber, and the palace as well as the gardens are crawling with guards. Did you notice all of the checkpoints on the way here? An army couldn't get to her.
Sure.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment.
Oops, wrong button.
It would be considered an act of treason. Closed. Closed.
We're on duty, sir. We don't have the right to speak.
So, Holmes,
I don't know. You.
Her Majesty and yourself are finally reconciled?
Ah, yes, and all thanks to you. I explained to her that you desired an audience, and she has granted your request. She will receive you and the Prime Minister, but she will not tarry by calling for Chauncey to fetch you.
Okay, so now I can go in.
Farewell, my lady.
I am at your disposal, Mr. Holmes.
Can I stop that?
It would be considered an act of treason to enter without having been invited. Undoubtedly subject to...
Where to now? Speak with the Prime Minister. You're Chauncey.
Has something come up, Holmes? Has something come up?
You.
I'll await Her Majesty's orders.
Should I just go in?
what do you think, Holmes? Does
Scooch.
that tell you anything?
Oh, for fluff's sakes, Watson. Move. Yay. Do I speak to you now?
We're on duty, sir.
No.
We don't have the right...
Closed.
What was said? Dialogues. I'll await Her Majesty's orders. Yes. Shall receive you and the Prime Minister, not hired by calling for Chauncey to fetch you. It says I can go in. Why can I not? Wait there. I can't move my hand if you're on my... Hey, akordaj. Jag kan ju låta läs med arm fast, Donny. What am I doing? Is it that way? Okay, hear the purr. Psst, psst.
So, Holmes, what are we doing?
Is it this way?
I have no reason
No.
to go there.
This way?
Closed.
No. This one?
Closed.
Ah! This one?
Closed.
No. What? Anyone here to talk to? You don't say nothing. You have everything, you have everything, you have nothing to say. Ah, Watson. Oh,
The rug was wet in a number of spots. I don't recall having wet it while emptying the bath.
oh. Oh no.
The rug was wet in a number of spots. I don't recall having wet it while emptying the bath. The rug was wet in a number of spots. I don't recall having wet it while emptying the bath.
On screen.
I have no reason to go there.
No. Something you look and tell me.
Can you
Yes.
assist me, my good man?
Does his lordship wish to inspect another refuse bin?
The carpet's wet.
Why is the carpet in the hall wet?
On account of a gift that Her Majesty received from Lady Leamunda. It was soaked, and water was dripping from it for the duration of its carriage.
What did it consist of?
I haven't the least idea. The object was wrapped.
Thank you, Chauncey.
Can you tell me? Her
Forgive
Majesty.
me, my lady, but I just learned that you offered a gift to Her Majesty.
Yes, I wanted to present Her Majesty with a gift to thank her for the dollhouse, but what a tragedy. It mustn't work any longer. Those nitwit workers dropped it in the moat and had the dickens of a time getting it out. They were so endearing that I couldn't be angry, and it's true that it's quite heavy.
The
If you'll
gift.
tell me, my lady, what is the nature of the gift that you presented to Her Majesty?
Well, it's a very rare piece, but I have to admit I don't know much about it. I enjoy frequenting the shops, and a very lovely antiquarian approached me and drew my attention to this masterpiece, as he called it. Oh, he knew what he was talking about, and his manners were so...
But the masterpiece, what was it exactly, my lady?
Well, as Her Majesty's watch was broken, I wanted to give her something to tell the time. Thus, I bought her this clock, which she
no.
gladly took to her chamber.
Run.
You know, a French grandfather clock. Pontoise, or was it Comtoise? The antique dealer said it was made by one of the originators of the genre, the Paillet brothers.
Wait, my lady, that name suggests something to me. Could it be...
What documents do I have? Mayette. Where's Y?
Mayette?
Yes, that's it. How did you know?
Watson, Prime Minister, quick, sound the alarm. Lupin is in the Queen's chamber.
Uh-oh. Ooh! Cat! Nails!
What made me accept this infernal contraption? Tomorrow I will have it carved into kindling for the fire.
If Her Majesty will permit, I would rather avoid risking death yet again in what Her Majesty calls this infernal contraption. I was able to hold my breath long enough to avoid drowning, but that wouldn't help me against.
The hangman?
Your Majesty understands well. My fate is entirely in your hands, like so many others. My intentions are not hostile. In fact, they are quite the contrary.
They are what then?
Many times I have found myself in a similar situation, and the words came naturally, because they flow from my spirit, which has fain been called poetic, lyric, and imaginative. Words. Nothing but words and rhetoric, often to an end above reproach. I stand before you, after having risked my life, and still risking it in what I had until now only considered a game. The words won't come to me because the game is over. The words that I should say to you won't come because they are buried deep. These fragile words that are frightened of emerging, these words that come from the heart. The words that I know I owe you, Your Majesty, my Queen, my love.
Believe me, madame, if I was to steal something, it would only be a kiss.
You
What
won't be
is with
stealing
this
anything.
people?
I will give you a kiss willingly.
Huh? Whack him. What?
Open up, Your Majesty!
How am I even able to post this?
Is all well, Your Grace?
Break down the door!
Your subjects are there, and so ends my gallant game, and, with them, my life. But these precious seconds are the lifetime. Show them, Arsene, how a French gentleman in love behaves.
and continue to amuse yourself.
Your Majesty, are you going to...
Hush up, you impudent plodders. Who do you think you are to speak in my presence without having been asked? Look at you, a bunch of incompetents, covered in titles and stripes. You are supposed to guarantee my safety and that of England, which amounts to the same thing. In the end, I had to defend the place myself.
But, Your Majesty...
Suffice. Even the most compassionate of monarchs cannot be permitted to excuse the vermin. Chauncey, have the royal luggage prepared. We will withdraw to Windsor presently. Leomunda, you will accompany me. And you, silence this bell before I have an overwhelming urge to decapitate it.
You and I, Lupin.
These people are wild. Okay, so I know where it is because they showed it to me.
This is how Lupin vanished.
Go in. Oh.
Here I am in the cellar of Buckingham Palace. All of these odds and ends must represent what remains of the sumptuous gifts given to the crown throughout centuries.
Can I stop walking near the tail? Oh, then that is small.
The statue is intact. It must be quite heavy, but it's possible to lift it slightly.
Okay. You? No. Any of you? No. You.
It must have forced the lock, but it closed behind him. This grill isn't in good condition. Will it yield through force? Nothing special here. This organ is dilapidated, but the steel tubes are made of a resistant metal. None were damaged in the fall, and they haven't oxidized over time.
Oh, okay.
The ground here is slightly sloped. The ground here is slightly sloped.
Ah.
The ground here is slightly sloped. This organ is dilapidated, but the steel tubes are made of a resistant metal. None were damaged and they haven't oxidized over time.
Shoot it.
You and I, Lupin. It's done now, but Lupin knows that someone is after him now. Lupin, he's there.
And the key just fell out. No.
These shanks are from the lock. Lupin must have thrown them down after closing this door again. This grill is closed, and there's no hope to force it open as it's in such good condition. The opening mechanism of this grill seems to be quite sophisticated.
Huh? Oh. 12 plus what? So that is probably an X. That is a plus. What's that supposed to be? Oh. Ooh. Wait, can those be X's? Okay. Is that a minus? No. Oh!
All of these objects are ancient. They must be from the Norman era.
Norman. So that closes that again. Probably gonna need that open for now. It's leverage.
The bow of this Norman longship is very heavy and seems quite sturdy.
So I need a rope or something.
This may prove to be useful.
Yes.
This may prove to be useful.
You.
This part is in poor condition. I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
So on you. On
No, I
you.
can't do that.
You. On you.
Elementary.
Aha. Could have just lifted that, couldn't you? Spooky underground.
I came down a level. I must find a way to get back up.
You're the one that went down.
This collection of costumes is magnificent. All are in excellent condition. Nothing special here.
This is gonna be a puzzle, isn't it? How many pink, how many red? What blue? How many men, how many women?
It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem. There is something here. It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem. It's part of an Indian totem.
Who?
It's part of an Indian totem.
You're looking at me. Okay, so that is clear. Okay. No. That is clearly the base.
I must put these pieces on the ground in order to better piece this totem together.
Okay. Think it might be you.
No, I can't do
No.
that.
You. Ha. Then it's you. Right? Yes. Lastly, you.
Elementary.
Oh. Oh. I know it's holding one, but not in the other.
Elementary. Open.
Oh. Just wanted to know what he was gonna say about that. Train. Kiddie bikes. Pool table. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Now I can't even remember any of them. Can you tell me what this is? What are you? Cat claws. It hurts.
This grill is closed, and there's no hope to force it open. It's
And
in
I
such
get up.
good condition.
No, come back, it's cold.
This may prove to be useful. This may prove to be useful. Nothing special here. I need something.
Huh. No, that one.
I need something.
So no. Please don't tell me you're going to tell me to break glass. That is just a very bad idea. Bad idea.
I need
Break
something.
a mirror.
This may prove to be useful.
Okay, no. What am I
I
supposed
came down a level. I must find a way to get back up. I came down a level. I must find a way to get back up.
I'm trying, you're not helping.
With this system, I can see how the rope is attached. I need something.
I got nothing. I got nothing. Well, I just freaking jumped. Okay, so I need something to cut the rope with.
Nothing special here.
Something on this side. Can I pick one of you up? No. Can't pick anything up on this side. I'm missing something. Oh, this is the bus. Nothing there. Here.
This grill is closed, and there's no hope to force it open as it's in such good condition.
There's some of this, some of that. Ah, so I can't go down. So there has to be something here I need. Aw.
It may prove to be useful.
Haha. I knew we were going to miss that.
With this system, I can see how the rope is attached. I need something.
I have that something.
I need something. I need something.
What do I need? What am I missing? Oh.
This grill is now closed by a chain attached to a rope that is stretched and attached somewhere in the room above, but out of my vision. I must see to what it is attached.
Okay, so
Open.
okay, I can't get on that side. Can't get you. Can't get you. Nothing from you. You don't interact.
A
Here.
new message. What now?
Aha. Mr. Holmes, I must hastily scribble these few words as I hear you behind me and the seconds are precious. Our game is nearing the end, and while I thought that I would have to throw in the towel, I was dissuaded and am eluded you again. Eluding. There is one more feat to accomplish, which to me is but child's play. This event will have a cataclysmic effect, and only you can prevent it. I must give you a hint according to the rules of our games. I entered through the stone walls by first entering through the wooden walls. Tonight I will enter a building which is like both of these places at the same time, and time will stop. You're telling me the clock tower? Arsene.
Her Majesty is nevertheless safe. It wasn't without difficulty, but I managed to get her to accept a triple retinue. It's strange, but something has changed in her since this incident. After her understandable anger, she seemed incredibly serene, even playful. I've never seen her like that. When I left her, she was dreamy. Regardless, nothing happened to her, and that's all that matters to us. I have placed an additional 12 of our best agents amongst the staff at her country residence. My goodness! Intruding into Buckingham Palace like that! That Frenchman isn't lacking in daring, and all for nothing, it would appear.
How is that? Lupin went through all that trouble without succeeding? Perhaps this will put an end to all this fog.
Okay, he succeeded.
If we are to believe the calling card that Lupin left for me in the basement of Buckingham, it would appear he accomplished his aim, although he didn't specify what that was. Furthermore, he seems determined to bring this whole enterprise to completion and commit his last theft tonight. If he succeeds, we will have lost a 5th battle, and with it, the war. National humiliation is in the offing, our Waterloo.
Holmes, how can you be so defeatist? You haven't clearly explained how Lupin managed to escape from the Queen's bedchamber and the palace, but he seems to have had a fair bit of luck yet again. It can't last forever. In addition, we are English and must claim what is rightfully ours.
Well put, Dr. Watson. As courageous as he is, I assure you he took nothing from his quick pass through the Queen's bedchamber. Either way, there was nothing to take. The bedchamber, like Her Majesty's lavatory, are models of austerity. As for the crown jewels and other adornments, they can be found in a steel cage at the other end of London. Lupin is nothing but a braggart, a trite cat burglar who got incredibly lucky and will soon find himself shackled at the ankles and wrists in one of the dankest cells at Dartmoor. Tell me, Dr. Watson, what do these phrases mean, and where must we go in order to put an end to this masquerade?
Please don't tell me it's the tower
Perhaps
again.
here, at the Tower of London.
My dear Watson.
I should point out, Doctor, that Lupin
Okay,
has
it's something
already
different this
been
time.
there.
That's true. But the message in the card... I've got it! He entered by dint of a clock in a great palace of stone. He is going to a location that is a bit of both. A great clock made out of stone. Big Ben!
I did not say
My
Big
word,
Ben.
Dr. Watson, you are correct. I will immediately summon all of London's police force in order to set a trap around Big Ben. You are both to join me in an hour. Tonight will be a big night, my fellow compatriots. A night for victory over the French, who are...
Ah, Holmes, I no longer feel tired all of a sudden.
Weird,
Quite true, Watson, quite.
I will have Mrs. Hudson...
You will have to give my apologies.
But Holmes!
These last few days have been trying, Watson, in any...
Enough, Holmes.
Would it go to Big Ben if I put in the tower?
My dear Watson was, unwittingly, very close to the truth. I believe it is indeed the Tower of London where Lupin will go tonight. Let's go see.
I didn't want to end it, and it's the last piece. And here comes the cat again. Hello. What you want? Okay. Meanwhile.
Here, we are in place.
Affirmative, Prime Minister. Half of Scotland Yard is in the building. The other half is spread out over the vicinity with mobile patrols. No one can pass unseen.
Perfect, gentlemen. There's nothing else to do but wait.
This will be our revenge.
The merit belongs to you, dear Doctor. You will have the honor of bringing the news of our triumph to Her Majesty.
Thank you. But we cannot forget Holmes, who...
By the by, where is he?
He preferred to remain at Baker Street. I think he is somewhat vexed that I was able to resolve the affair without him.
We wouldn't be mollycoddling Holmes.
Too bad for him. He'll learn of Lupin's capture through the papers.
If I'm mistaken, I'll be the only one to know. However,
Oh.
if I am correct, Lupin has very little lead on me and will remain unaware of my presence here. He's alive and doesn't seem hurt. This man was certainly put to sleep by a strong sedative. There is no longer any doubt. Lupin is here, and there's no question what he has come to steal. What is his plan? I must find Chief Warder Smith and inform him as soon as possible. The name Schick is inscribed on his uniform, and to judge by his glossy moustache, he takes good care of himself.
I still have a map. Oh. I still remember how this thing works. This place looks. Ooh, another body.
This warder is asleep. The name embroidered on his uniform indicates that he is Kirkpatrick. There is something here. There seems to be a little bit of green paint on the right hand. It's Chief Warder Smith's hat. This print on the ground suggests that someone had a heavy fall here. Closed. Someone was dragged to the door of the storeroom. The rain hasn't yet removed the prints, thus they must be quite recent.
Storeroom is closed. I can't go in here. Oh, I can. Can I go in here?
Open,
String.
which may prove to be useful. I'm taking whatever might be useful. The time is pressing and Lupin isn't far. This may prove to be useful.
Body. Oh, leg.
How are you, Warder?
Hickman.
Are you injured?
No, but I have a headache. I feel sleepy.
Wake up. Where's Chief Warder Smith?
He left with the doctor into the storeroom.
The storeroom is locked. Who possesses a key?
Smith and the cook, but he is out.
Who else? Speak, Warder.
Fatty Johnson, in his locker, a duplicate which he stole.
I must leave. Bide your time until I return.
Certainly a gift for a child.
Roller skates.
This bed is dusty and must not have been occupied for quite some time.
Okay. Ah. Oops.
2 hot air balloons in solidarity. The inertia of such a ship necessitates particularly precise and stable flight conditions.
Flight 5 shillings every Saturday and Sunday, Hyde Park. Balloons tied together.
This may prove to be useful.
metric system. Oh no. I can just imagine what I'm going to need to do that. That for. Can I speak? Key to the cloakroom. I can finally enter the cloakroom. Nice.
It must be the guard's cloakroom.
Sergeant, I'm leaving to ask if you wouldn't want to change lockers with me. You are aware that Summerby and I are not getting along anymore, as we tend to cross paths during the changing of the guards, and as he's only 2 lockers over from me, he never stops provoking me. And I'm worried that it may end badly one day. You would also be next to Belle, whom you said last week you want to keep a close eye on. Thank you in advance. Order Chic.
This door is solid, the lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
Huh. Meanwhile, oh come on.
Ahem. Well, Lupin is certainly making us wait. It's already been 4 hours that...
Enough, Lestrade, enough. I know how to count.
Listen. Shh.
What?
I hear a noise. Like a motor. A small motor.
Well, you have a good ear, because I don't hear anything with this cursed tick-tock.
Shh. Keep quiet. There is a strange noise, I tell you.
It's true. It's behind the door. Quick, Lestrade, it's him.
It's Lupin. What can he be up to?
Please
Watch
attempt
out!
this time.
I'm going to open the door. I'll see.
So, Inspector?
What are you doing? Wake up, you lot of bunglers! It was nothing, just the snores of the men on duty.
Bravo, Lestrade. You keep your men in line.
You ought to congratulate Dr. Watson. A bit more and it would have been the longest police hideout of all time.
Calm, gentlemen. Calm. Lupin won't be long now.
Green paint.
Okay, so I need to get something to force open the door. Do I have anything on me? Nutcracker. Will a nutcracker
This
work?
door is solid.
No.
The lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
So... I guess... You. Patient for the month. Oh. Okay, reports. Kirkpatrick is green. I guess I'll do that now. Okay, so I went everywhere. Does this guy have something for me? Go faster, Mr. Holmes. Oh.
There, some cartridges are intact.
Okay, now to figure out whose locker is whose. Okay, so that's the short guy. Who's got it? Yep. Fatty Johnson. Okay, so you switched with someone. That's hair.
This is, without a doubt, a freshly combed moustache hair.
Yeah, that's the guy at the gate. Who's the one at the gate? Shake. Strong rope. Oh. Substar Kirkpatrick. Shake Kirkpatrick. What a shake. Sergeant changed. Shake. Sergeant. Dear Sarah. Sergeant O'Shea. Okay, but I can't do that anymore because I don't have that thing. It's not showing it to me. Did I just screw myself over?
This door is solid, the lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of... This door is solid, the lock...
I found the cloakroom. It was with a map. It's the map. This was so nerve-wracking. I did not want to play this from the last save again. Really. Okay, so Hickman is green.
Which is Johnson's locker? Where is it in the locker room?
Don't know. I never pass it.
Where is your locker and those of the wardens that you know?
My locker. It's the fourth on the left, next to Bell and the new. Opposite the fellow who is on duty with me. Willoughby is closest to the entrance. At the back is Dirty Flint. Oh, his locker stinks, and nobody wanted to be next to him.
His eyes are still open.
I believe that's it. The sleeping pill has produced its effect. He's in a deep sleep, and I won't be able to get anything else from him.
Have Johnson, Moore, and Morton. He doesn't go past it. So he's at 7. 14 and 3. Moore and Mort. Moore wrote a letter. Much on that one's separable. Okay. What was it? Jones. Nordic name. There's only 2 left. So
Elementary.
Oh. Yes! Got it. Booyah. Nice Nordic name. Okay, so Johnson is 7. You.
I will have enough gunpowder to blast open one locker. I must be sure of which one.
Yeah. Items. You. Oh, that was loud. I jumped.
Open.
Oh.
This haggis is fresh and supple. Perhaps it is meant for the cook in order to prepare a special dish. Not appetizing, but I'm taking it regardless. This must be the key to the storeroom.
Sherlock's just swiping everything. Okay. Anything. Huh.
Smith looks to be unconscious. Is there a chance of waking him up? Smith looks to be unconscious. Is there a chance of waking him up? Water. That's it. Hickman fell asleep quite gradually, probably under the effect of a strong narcotic. The prints on the ground in front of the storeroom made me think that Smith was knocked out and not drugged. Thus, only a bit of cold water was necessary to awaken him.
Okay.
Smith, wake up. Do you hear me, Smith? It's Holmes.
My head. What's going on? What am I doing here? Mr. Holmes? Where is the doctor?
Listen, Smith, pull yourself together and come here. Can you open this grill?
My keychain has disappeared. No, I can't open it. After you came through the other day, the cook insisted on changing the lock. It now needs a key.
Fine. In that case, I'll need your help. We'll need to find a way to get you out of there. Foremost, you must precisely recount the events of the night. And who is the doctor you speak of?
Well, early in the afternoon, the few men who were still present in the rampart were taken sick, with awful stomachaches. Must have been something in yesterday's meal. I don't digest tomatoes well, so I didn't eat, and I felt fine. Our usual doctor was absent, so I had to call a doctor in the area, Dr. Arsene. He hasn't been around for long, but I've heard good things about him. In examining the first man, he appeared alarmed and insisted on treating them with injections. We checked on all of the guards and he treated them all. The last to be treated was Hickman. The doctor was vexed, as he didn't have enough medication to administer a full dose, but he assured me it would be enough. Afterwards, he asked if we had seen all of the men in the garrison, which was affirmative. He asked me to accompany him to the postern, and I had hardly turned when I felt a sharp pain at the base of my head. I don't remember anything else.
How is it already do that? What clue does Dr. Arsene calling card reveal? Arsene Lupin. Poisoned? Poisoned.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
I am beginning to see. What medication did he administer?
I really don't know. An empty vial fell into a puddle, and I picked
He
it
lost
up.
his hat before he
The
got
label is
knocked out.
damaged and the water would have washed out any remaining substance. Impossible to tell what it held.
But what are you doing here? Can you explain what's going on?
I assume that the guards who are watching the crown jewels were also attended to.
Yes, and the only key leading to that room is on my chain.
I must help you out of here. Is there another key to this grill?
The cook has one, but he's out. However, I think I had a spare key to the guardroom maid, and it wasn't on my chain. You might just find something there that will get me out of here, or capture the person responsible for all of this.
Good to know. And I got the key.
The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can no longer open it.
So far I can't get anything in here. No. Okay, thank you. Tower of London. Let's go there. I can't. Okay. I can't. Open. What? Okay. Weapon room. No. Weapons room is on that side. Okay, the wrong way. Am I? Think so. Yes, there's the weapons room.
Closed.
Oh, come on. Wrong button. Anything? I can just... can't... nothing here. Nothing...
This dish is empty, but might work.
This liquid has a strong smell. Certainly a petrol derivative to lubricate or clean metal. There isn't much left, just enough to moisten a rag.
Okay.
Perhaps I'd be able to find something useful in this case, but it is locked.
Don't I have another key? I do not.
This helmet stand is quite singular, sturdy and very light.
I still don't know what we're making with all this.
This served to store the exact quantity of powder necessary to load the cannon.
Oh no, we're gonna boom a cannon.
Small, dry pieces of wood.
Oh.
It's the door of the Queen's jewel house, and it is quite solid. Was that the sound of a saw from behind the door? Lupin could be finished in his work any moment. I must make haste.
Okay, so I can't open that.
If I am to believe the tag on his uniform, this warder is called Summerby. Apparently he was also taken care of by the doctor. Dr. Lupin. Look, this warder must have lost this key in falling. What could it be for?
Oh.
This may prove to be useful. This may prove to be useful.
That's all that's gonna prove to be useful. Please, just eyes. Just eyes. Okay, let's see now. You're a dish. Okay, no.
I found it. I will make 2 hot air balloons.
I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior. Otherwise he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing.
Oh. Oh, I kind of got it. Okay. Open the exterior. I'm doing the wrong way. Where did we see the rope? There's the rope.
This rope is very high. Without the keychain, I cannot get up to the ramparts, and scaling the wall in this rain will prove too hazardous. I will have to wing something towards the rope. Something that can cut it or burn it, perhaps. I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior. Otherwise, he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing. This rope is very high. This rope is very high.
Oh, come on. What do you need?
Take this file, it's all that I could find. Is there any way to enter the jewel house without a key?
No, not without a cannon at least.
In that case, I'll have to find one.
You are kidding, I'm sure.
I will not trifle with such a serious matter as this.
The munitions are found in the armory at the top of the staircase heading to the White Tower, the central tower. Apart from the one on my keychain, the other key is found in one of the service buildings, and it will be far too complicated to tell you how to locate it.
Pray, release yourself as quickly as possible. Go find the key and open the door of the armory for me. I will join you there. Is that your scarf over there? Can you please pass it to me?
My daughter just finished knitting it.
She should start knitting another, because before entering the jewel house, I must block Lupin's retreat.
Hey, it's not for the weak. I know how much work it is. And a scarf, no less.
I must burn the rope that Lupin...
Yeah.
I must release my hot air balloon.
Wait, what did he say?
I will ignite my balloons as soon as I release them. Watch out, they're off.
Oh, that's what he said. Snap.
The rope must have been somewhat damaged to no longer be able to support a heavy load. Let's see if Smith has been able to get out and find the key to the arsenal.
That way.
I've been working as quickly as I could, but my old arms have been shaking like leaves with the effort.
While I'm taking care of the robber, you will need to get to the base of Big Ben in order to find one of the officers thereabouts, because I don't think you'll find another in the whole of London.
But what are they doing there?
Being in the wrong place. Meanwhile.
Enough already. Enough, Prime Minister. Where is he then, this Lupin? Does he think I have nothing better to do?
I've just done my round. You wouldn't believe, but there's a mob of journalists down there.
Well, that takes the biscuit.
It's not surprising. Half the force has been kicking their heels in front of Big Ben for the past 8 hours. It couldn't go unnoticed forever.
Journalists? A mob? Yes, but of course. What now, Doctor?
Inspector, check the identities of the journalists. Lupin has previously disguised as a journalist, and I am sure it was he who alerted them in order to create a diversion and slip in.
Well played, Doctor. I'm on it. At last, some action.
Lupin has previously disguised himself as a journalist, did you say? When was this then, Doctor?
Well,
Shh, Doctor.
Curious, one of these glasses, which resembles those in a chemist's laboratory, reads 2.8 ounces. The other gratings have been erased. This may prove to be useful.
Nothing.
This thick cover could support a very heavy load.
Okay. Nothing.
A small barrel of powder.
Okay, so you said 2.5. 2.5. 478. So 3. So you?
These cannonballs are very heavy. I can only take one at a time.
Pretty sure it's that one.
These cannonballs are very heavy. I can only take one at a time. This cannon is heavy, but I will be able to push it. I will need to find a way to move it to the front of the door of the Queen's Jewel House. This cannon is heavy, but I will be able to push it. I will need to find a way to move it to the front of the door of the Queen's Jewel House.
Oh. Roller skates.
Certainly a gift for a child. Roller skates.
Take it. Or do I need to use a screwdriver?
This may prove to be useful.
Ho ho.
Now I can push it to the door of the jewel house. The stairs are preventing me from getting past. How can I mount them with my artillery?
Really? I don't know how.
I need something. I need something. There, the door's dismantled. Now I must find the appropriate location where I should place it. There, the door is dismantled. Now I must find the appropriate location where I should place it. Elementary.
I'm pretty sure Lupin can hear all this.
There, now I am in firing
Or
position,
not.
and
That
there's
can make
nothing
a
more
lot
to
of
do
noise.
but load this cannon. I must decant the proper amount of powder into this receptacle and pour it into the cannon.
Okay, so it was half. This one. Half. 478.
I must decant the proper amount of powder into this receptacle and pour it into the cannon. Elementary.
Ha 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 ha.
There, now I am in firing position, and there's nothing more to do but load this cannon. I need something.
Okay, so you.
Elementary.
You.
Elementary.
You. Boom. gonna put the music off.
If I were you, Lupin, I wouldn't take that path. As you can surmise by the plumes of smoke emanating from the rope originating from this window, it, let's say, suffered by my hand, and there is no chance that it'll support your weight nor the items that I imagine you to be carrying.
You impress me, Mr. Holmes. You see, I concocted this plan with such thoroughness and, I'm sure you'll agree, a fair amount of genius, such that I was saddened that none would see it as I brought it to fruition. And yet, there you were from the first. A bit too close for comfort, wasn't it? And if you are here, it's because you must have searched, and most certainly found all of the parts of the puzzle, down to the smallest detail. And I can't but congratulate you on your performance. I am a gentleman, Mr. Holmes, and even if I didn't always show good sportsmanship during this adventure, my sense of honor obliges me to acknowledge your victory tonight. As someone who never knew defeat before meeting you, I would like to express my admiration and how honored I am that you not only played this game with me, but won also.
You should, Monsieur Lupin, understand that I share your admiration and know that if you're giving me the honor of the victory tonight, it was yours the last 4 times.
Your intelligence has no equal apart from your sense of chivalry, Mr. Holmes. You know as well as I do, those were but a few minor obstructions, and whoever wins the final battle takes the war.
Despite everything, our camp suffered some losses, the gravity of which could have been fatal if they had been made public. No one, myself included, would have come out of a Pyrrhic victory unscathed.
I betrayed myself by doing anything that could have harmed your reputation. I am duty-bound to you, Mr. Holmes, and I will accept your conditions, even if they dishonor me, as long as they don't dishonor my country.
You managed, thanks to your remarkable intelligence, to deny me any margin of maneuverability, to decide in advance should we find ourselves in the situation in which we are. It was a chess match, and there is nothing remaining on the table but the 2 kings. This is a classic stalemate, wouldn't you agree?
You will find at this address a master's painting, a great rock, and a few birds. As for what Her Majesty wished for me, I had no choice but to give it to her at that very instant. Once again, I am at a loss for words to express the pleasure that I took from this adventure with you. Even if it costs me, I promise, on my honor, that I will never publicize the account of what took place.
We shall not meet again, my friend, but know that during the past few days your presence in our soil did as much honor to your country as ours. Safe journey, Monsieur Lupin.
You'll let him leave like that?
What choice did I have, Watson? Look at the whole picture. Lupin's real intent was to steal the crown jewels. The goal of all the other thefts was to provide a sort of insurance in the case of failure, and, above all, to ensure the services of a plethora of accomplices. Us.
Us? Accomplices? I admit that I was fooled once, but I didn't steal anything.
From the moment we read Lupin's first letter, we became his accomplices. In fact, by having us play his game, Lupin was conditioning us. After the first theft, he left clues leading us to the second, from the second to the third. So well that as the second to last theft, we were convinced that Lupin's final target would be Big Ben. Lupin knew that the authorities, headed by the Prime Minister himself, would align themselves with the only person who could sort out Lupin's schemes as they happened. Myself. Therefore, in controlling me, he was controlling all of London's police force, and he nearly succeeded.
Then why not simply steal the jewels to begin with? Why this whole masquerade?
I've just explained it, Watson. In order to steal the crown jewels, Lupin had to accomplish certain preliminaries. In the first place, he had to be assured that the garrison would be only minimally guarded on the night of the theft. Therefore, he started using a disguise, of course, by getting rid of the garrison's usual doctor, by giving him a free trip to the continent. He also befriended the cook under another identity, while the cook was out on the town. Thus, he was able to suggest a specific recipe for a specific date, the eve of the jewel theft. Then he went to nab the ravens. The effects of this theft permitted him to first create an inauspicious event that forced a reduction in the size of the garrison so that the news wouldn't spread. Second, to have access to the storeroom in order to poison the tomatoes that were going to be used in the recipe that he gave to the cook. Third, to pose as Paul Cernine, that doctor who would be called in the case of emergency. Fourth, given that a theft had already taken place at the Tower of London, we would have had to have bats in the belfry to think that there would be another. Lupin also needed to get the police out of the area, which happened as I already explained.
I understand, but what of the other thefts?
A part of the process of conditioning, they caused us to put little weight on the theft in the Tower of London. If that had been the only prelude, we would have taken more time to ponder the clues and find Lupin's true intentions. Yet this time he didn't leave it up to us. And so, like I told you, these thefts were his insurance. Lupin had beaten us 4 times on the battlefield of English honour, such as he had suggested to us in his letter. Our pride in not bringing our defeats public was our sin, and it made us prisoners of his game. If he had proven beaten, he could have profited from the restitution of the objects, the price of his silence regarding our failures, and the true value of our police. A discreet release was a small price to pay with regards to an affront of international scope. Do not forget that the Queen herself is implicated.
Indeed. It is, moreover, a matter of conscience for me. When I write this adventure, I do not think I...
But there's no question, Watson. You cannot write about it. You promised before God that you wouldn't.
But, Holmes...
Your word is your bond. In any case, you wouldn't want to relate the ignoble theft that you committed, that of my Order of the Legion of Honor.
Holmes, you know that.
It's in the past, Watson. It's in the past. Incidentally, a young woman came by to return it a few moments ago. She wanted to deliver it to you directly. She seemed to know you well. A young woman who can be found at the Golden Lion, am I right? She doesn't seem like your usual client, unless, of course, you were the client in this case. What do you say, Watson?
Wild. And that's all, folks. Bye-bye.